trying to sell the idea to police and the military that they're training with police that this is all normal. But the military and police are really starting to wake up. They're going, wait a minute. But here's the headline. Pennsylvania Homeland Security puts anti-tax protesters on list of terror threats. And it goes over all of that. Here's another one. DOJ demonizes constitutionalists as extremist criminals. These reports are just pouring out. The government has accelerated these reports. They're not backing off. They're intensifying what they're doing. We're not going to let you burn the Koran, the Supreme Court justice says. We're not going to let you protest within 10 miles of Ground Zero for 9/11 truth. We're not going to let you have a Tea Party demonstration for the Constitution. We're going to put you on list if you want to cut taxes. You don't have a right as a citizen to have free speech. You're not part of this government. The government sees you as the #1 enemy because it's not a real government. It's a bunch of crooks. Here's another headline. Shooter terrorizes campus during mock drill. This just came out of WPSD Local News 6 in Kentucky. I see these reports about every week, including in elementary schools, not just colleges, where they'll have unannounced drills with police dressed as militias who come in and terrorize the children. And the children literally wet themselves, are traumatized, and they tell them under federal guidelines, we are the militia, we are the pro-gun group, we are, what was the exact name of one group in the drill in Michigan, AP reported, we are homeschoolers against public education, and we're going to kill you. And then they blew a bus up in the parking lot with a firebomb. They took the kids out in the parking lot in elementary school. They said, what's happening? They set a bus on fire and then had men in camo say, we're homeschoolers. We're going to get you. Here it is, unannounced, same day. You cannot make this up. They're turning the entire country into a giant re-education camp. These children will be traumatized against homeschoolers and the Second Amendment for the rest of their lives. I said I'd get into eugenics. Let's go ahead and get Monckton on right now. I want to go right to him as soon as the next hour starts. I briefly want to spend a minute and a half here on how we fund our operation, but more importantly, it's how we wake people up. By the Obama deception for 1995, the pivotal film to wake up conservatives and liberals and shatter the left-right paradigm and expose the bankers that run this country, and you get a free $24.95 value, free American Conspiracies with Jesse Ventura. I mean, it just covers everything. This book is so excellent. Get it free. We're going to sell out of these quickly, so take advantage of it now because this deal will be gone in the very near future. It covers John Wilkes Booth, the big money plot to overthrow FDR, the Nazi plan, the Kennedy assassination, the assassination of Malcolm X, the murder of Dr. Martin Luther King, the assassination of Robert Kennedy, Watergate revisited, CIA war against Nixon, the Jonestown massacre, October surprise, the first stolen election, your government dealing drugs, the stolen election of 2004. It goes, what really happened on 9/11, the Wall Street conspiracy, the secret plans to end American freedom. It's all available free at Infowars.com when you get Obama deception.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
My friends, the president of the Czech Republic has said it. Ron Paul has said it. Lord Christopher Monckton has broken it down on record. If you study the Club of Rome, the UN, Al Gore, all of these groups, they openly admit they want a global, authoritarian, environmentally backed and based tyranny. And now, because the world is waking up to their fraud, they are all over the news every day saying, we don't care what you want. We don't care what you stand for. We don't care what you do. We don't care how much fraud we get caught in. We now want an authoritarian system to enforce carbon rationing, literally taxing you for breathing. You exhale carbon. And we are going to force this on you one way or another. And they're openly coming out and saying they want to restrict our criticism of them. This is bona fide, out in the open, oppression. Bona fide tyranny. And Paul Watson has got a report that is set to be published very, very soon at prisonplanet.com today that I worked on with him this morning. And as soon as it goes up in the third hour, I'm going to read over it. But what they're doing is really pretty simple. They're creating artificial scarcity. You know, diamonds are semi-precious, but because they're geographically isolated, a cartel has been formed, known as De Beers, where they're able to keep the price incredibly high. Well, if they start taxing and regulating, and government has the power to decide who's allowed to have a factory, who's allowed to have a business, and they put huge cost on carbon, that is more than artificial scarcity. It puts a tax on the life cycle of this planet. And it's over every facet of our lives. It controls every area. And it is designed, in the words of Maurice Strong at the UN, and Ted Turner and Prince Philip, and the head of NASA Climate, to, quote, end industrialized society. But they mean end industrialized society for the general public. You will have reservations of government/mega corporate technological systems that will be under global, national, international security that will be kept from the general public. So you literally have the elite splitting off, curtailing technological development and industrial development for the rest of us, while hoarding it to themselves and accelerating those technologies so that they can even expand their technological dominance over us. So this is the information. And I saw a London Guardian report last night where they came out and said a powerful consortium of elites now want weather modification to save the Earth from global warming. That itself is a cover for weather weapons, and that's admitted. And it's a cover for all the geoengineering that's already going on. In fact, I forgot to print that geoengineering report last night. I actually did print it, and then it was gone off my desk this morning when I came in. Here it is. Now, that's another report. Women are more likely to accept climate science than men. I'll try to dig that out of my stack coming up. But basically, the headline dealt with powerful consortium, moving for global climate control. So these people want to play God and run every facet of our lives. And they want to wall us off from technological development while they basically ascend with these systems. And at the end of the day, they want massive forced population reduction, so we won't even have a stake in the future. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. On the other side, we should have Lord Monckton to break all of these latest developments down with us. Stay with us.
Listen up, friends. This is Alex Jones with key information. The mainstream media is now admitting that we're going into a depression. Don't be dependent on the government for you and your family. You need to get your own supply of high-quality storable foods from efoodsdirect.com. They're the best company out there, the longest continually operating, with a ton of great food to choose from. It's all fresh, made on a monthly basis, not some old cruddy food they're selling you like some of the other guys. Try their new evacuation pack, a 2-week supply of delicious, easy-to-fix food. It comes with all the equipment you need to prepare it. With open talk of a strike on Iran in the next 3 months, the crisis in the Gulf, and possible evacuations, get yourself and your family ready today. The place to go is efoodsdirect.com. Go to their website online right now, efoodsdirect.com/Alex, or call 800-409-5633. Again, on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex, or give them a call at 800-409-5633.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you'll love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans. Made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today.
Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
We're live, ladies and gentlemen, into the second hour now. It is Thursday, the 16th day of September, 2010. Lord Christopher Monckton, the third Viscount of Monckton and Brenchley, worked as press officer for the Conservative Central Office. Was also one of the chief advisors to Margaret Thatcher. Has written and been managing editor for the Sunday Telegraph magazine. The list just goes on and on. He's also an inventor. And he has really been the chief main focal point. If you had to say there was a general out there fighting the eugenicist, fighting the control freaks that want to set up a carbon tyranny, it's Lord Christopher Monckton. And so much has happened in the last few months. They've admitted ClimateGate was real now. They've admitted the IPCC report was a complete fraud. Their own authors have come out and said that. They've admitted that the Earth is actually cooling. That they, I mean, word for word, everything Monckton has documented at his website.